Okay. So, next question. What number would you add to both sides of x squared minus 20x equals to 5 to complete the square? So the first thing I like to do is I just want to put this into a nice quadratic equation, so I'm going to subtract by 5 on both sides. So x squared minus 20x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now, what does completing the square mean? So let's say we have some sort of number a, right? Completing the square means we want to get this quadratic equation in the form either x minus a squared or x plus a squared, right? Get it in either one of those forms. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. We would just want to get it into, um, yeah, we want to get into both these forms, my bad. So, the reason why I just went back a little bit is because we have to choose which of these forms we want based on the signs of our quadratic equation. So whenever we have two minus signs here, that means that the two non-quadratic terms in our quadratic equation will have negative signs, and they do have negative signs, so we have to choose this form right here. So now we just have to find a value of a that will satisfy this, right? So if we expand out what x minus a squared actually is, we get x squared. So let's actually just write this as a product, like so. And then we could FOIL these together, and we would get x squared minus ax plus a squared. And then we just write this as x squared minus 2ax plus a squared. Alright? So having this, we can now compare this to the quadratic equation we have. So x squared minus 20x minus 5 equals 0. So if we can only add a constant term to both sides, right? So a number. Because we can only add a number to each side, we know that these two terms are going to stay the same. So let's find the value of a like it is in our expanded form of x minus a squared. So I'm going to set minus 20x equal to minus 2ax. I'm going to divide both sides by x, get rid of that, and I'm going to divide both sides by minus 2 and get a 10 left over. So that means in our example here, a is equal to 10. Now with a being equal to 10, we can now find what our value of a squared should be. So 10, so a squared is 10 squared, which is just 100. So we need our quadratic equation to be, copying this form right here, x squared minus 2 times 10x plus 100. So x squared minus 20x plus 100. However, we currently have x squared minus 20x minus 5. So how do we get from this equation to this equation? We just add 105 to both sides, right? So I know I'm jumping between equations here, but this is our original. If we add 105 to both sides, we get our desired equation. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say to... Okay. Yeah. So that should be minus 100. My bad. So I apologize for the confusion here. So we want to have minus 100 here, right? Because we have... Oh, wait, no. We're fine. What am I talking about, right? So we get this. Um, yep, everything is fine. So we get that, and we have to add 105 to this side as well. Okay? And then we can put this in our x minus a squared form, and we get x minus 10 squared is equal to 105. So just ignore when I went back there. I thought I got the signs wrong, but obviously I didn't. I should have just kept following through. This would be our correct answer here. By adding 105 on both sides, we get 100 on the left hand side and 105 on the right hand side, but we do end up completing the square here, which is the result. I apologize for the headset dying. I need to fix something. Okay, there we go. That should be fine. Okay. So this is our correct answer, and let's just look at the result here. This is correct, exactly what I have, so this is the correct solution. Great job. Alright, and that concludes this question.